Hi everyone. Today we are at a UBC at the Museum of Anthropology. It's I don't know, we've never been here, so we just
first time namin dito, guys. Kaya isasama namin kayo. And in fairness naman ngayon, yung araw,
ang ganda. Originally, binook namin tong day sa anthropology kasi akala ko kahapon na maulan ngayon. Tapos parang something to do lang siya kasi indoors. So something to do in Vancouver when it's raining. Pero hindi naman pala maulan. Ano ba yan?
oo, bigla ang labas ng araw. But anyways, guys, gusto namin isama kayo kasi first time namin sa mga hindi nakapunta dito. Eto, ipapakita namin sa inyo kung ano to. Medyo malayo-layo lang siya.
Yeah, halika na mag-start na tayo Kasi,
but, teka, iwan ko ba to?
hindi ko alam. Wait lang, guys. Yan siya. Ito yung parking. May parking sila pero parang limited lang. So, yun. Bayad muna tayo ng parking. Hello, I'm a talking parking meter. Alam nyo ba, nagsasalita kami dito. Sabi namin, hello, parking meter. Bayad ka na. So, yeah, yun nga, hindi maulan ngayon. Maganda yung araw. I think we're gonna spend a couple of hours here, and then I have an appointment and Kat has a driving lesson. So, we're gonna try to make the most out of it. And malayo siya sa mga appointment namin, kaya mga 2 o'clock alis na kami. Ito siya. Hindi siya Mall of Asia. Museum of Anthropology.
And drinks are allowed?
Probably not, but we can just chug our drinks. This is the entrance. Wow. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Wow, it's so pretty and really so this one, it's all held by a single knot. So when you untie the knot, it all just falls on the ground like as one, like as a full mass on the ground. Pretty cool. And this one is a Fijian wedding dress. Very nice. Yeah. So this is the O'Brien Gallery, and they have all of these set up here, but and it's because they're doing renovations. So these actually were standing, and right there you can see that they're taking it down because they're doing upgrades. But yeah, really cool. These are logs and they're carved. So, see. Oh, look at that. This one is the giant of the woods. This Wild Woman of the Woods is a cautionary tale. Two curious children to remind them of the dangers of going into the woods alone. Because this one takes children from like when they wander into the woods. So it says that this tale is a really, really big woman who steals children. So really scary. Para siyang in Filipino,
Tikbalang.
tikbalang, yeah.
Hindi.
No.
Kapre.
Capre, yeah. But capres are men. These artworks from the past resonate today, inspiring, challenging, and asking to be witnessed. That's true.
Yeah, so...
This one is carved in stone. This one is a Micronesian armor.
So guys, natapos na namin yung pagpasyal namin sa Museum
Of Anthropology.
Mhm.
And it was very nice.
Ang dami namin mga natutunan ni Kim kanina kasi yung sa museum hindi lang naman siya ng iisang lugar, madami din naman including Philippines kung nakita niyo sa video.
And I think it's also really important to note for the people who move to Canada or are planning to move to Canada to be aware that of Indigenous peoples and their culture and their history, because I know a lot of like Filipinos and other cultures who are not aware of their history always seem to look at Indigenous people as different. And I think it's important to note that the land that we live on is theirs, and that they have a really dark history that now we should remember.
Long-standing dark. I mean, not really.
And it's also all very recent, so we shouldn't always put it in the back burner. We should remember them all the time.
Yeah. Sa mga kung makakapunta kayo dito sa Canada, yung Indigenous, hindi like may makikita kayo or may mamimit kayo na half na mga natives or mga half na ano. And then I think hindi naman necessary talaga na mamimit niyo sila, pero baka in times of mga ganyan na mamimit niyo sila, importante na may background din kayo para at least parang
you know where they're coming from. And I think it's also really important to just know about it if you're in Canada, because I think a lot of being in Canada or being Canadian is just being aware of this, and it hasn't been like that in the past, and it should be like in the future. But yeah, the Museum of Anthropology was really nice, and it gave us a lot of insight in history of a lot of cultures, and it's really good to do, you know, when you're looking for things to do in Vancouver. Visit the Museum of Anthropology, because you'll learn a lot, and then there's also you'll learn about yourself. Yeah, because anthropology is the study of
history.
It's the study of humans, culture, and society. And yeah, so if you go there and you see our past, then you can connect it to right now, and you know, like your history and background.
Ang ang nakaka-amaze lang kasi sobrang na ng time ngayon na pag nagluluk back ka sa mga nakita namin ni Kim kanina, parang hindi ko masasabing ang daming nasayang kasi may mga iba pa rin naman na until now nagagamit pa rin natin. Pero minsan may nasabi lang ako sa isip ko na parang nakakapanghinayang. Pero okay lang naman yun.
Yeah, I think kanina the most like my favorite part was seeing the Philippines artifacts because it's really cool to see that. I haven't been to any museums in the Philippines, so I haven't seen anything from like back. And we saw like bowls, pots, and mga figures, figurines.
Alam nyo guys, ay sorry. Kanina pala nabanggit ko kay Kim, sabi ko grabe ang amazing kasi malalaman mo talaga kung ano yung mga resources sa iba't ibang lugar. Kasi sabi ko pagkapasok namin puro woods, puro mga kahoy, mga ganyan. Noong unti-unti na kami papasok sa pang-Asia na part or na section, puro na mga ceramic, mga ganon. Tapos sabi ni Kim sa akin na kasi depende yan sa ng lugar, resources ng lugar. Sabi ko, oo nga no. And ang Philippines, isa siya sa may pinaka maraming like halo-halo, oo, na mga gamit. May mga clay, may mga pots, may mga wood, may mga ceramic.
You can see like how rich and vibrant the Philippines was, especially in the colors that we were using to make the materials and the art pieces. They like the clothing from before were full of color, and then if you compare it to yung pagpasok mo sa museum na puro wood, puro earthy materials, because the indigenous peoples live on the land and they hunt, they feed on nature, and so that's really cool. And then in the Philippines it's like vibrant because the weather is really nice and sunny all the time. We have really big forests, and like we're surrounded by water, so there's lots and lots of colors.
Na may napansin lang din ako guys, no, like hindi naman sa nila lahat ko, pero marami din ngayon sa mga lugar na medyo hindi naman nakakalimutan yung history, pero may ibang mga lugar din na nakaka-amaze kasi even until now parang yung mga nangyari nila before or yung mga gamit nila before nagagamit pa nila hanggang ngayon, hindi lang para pag-earn ng pera kundi dahil parang parang
Educate?
No, parang to stay connected sa
Past.
Oo, or yung ano ba yung klaseng tradition ba yun? Ano bang parang cosmological tradition or yung about religious, about culture, about ganyan? Oo, basta connected pa din sila sa kung anong meron sila. Ngayon kasi marami na na-influence sa iba't ibang pangyayari.
Ibang cultures. Yeah. One of the things that we noticed about the Philippines is that before it was really just the Philippines, like in the 350s. And then when it progressed, when more influence was coming from other parts of Asia, it became like we had bigger yung mga banga, and those were brought in by the Chinese people because they're originally from there. And then when trades happen, then our materials and our mga things changed. And then like later on there were more like religious influence, and that was brought on by when we were
Spaniards.
When we were invaded by the Spaniards and the Europeans, and they brought in, and the religion and made everybody Catholic. But yeah, really cool stuff.
Very diverse actually yung
Yeah.
kultura din ng Pilipinas. No? Yung parang, kasi dahil maraming sumakop.
True.
But yeah.
Yeah. And then at the end, we wrote on one of the orange shirt thing posts. And then, yeah. So I think we'll end the vlog here, remembering all those children, Indigenous children that have passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of Canada.
But, yeah, so overall, aalis man kayo sa lugar nyo or hindi, it's really nice to know other,
Your background.
your background, your
History.
Your history. Siguro kung okay kayo na mag-learn din ng ibang cultures or ibang backgrounds, that would be nice. Kasi parang maintindihan nyo kung saan nanggagaling yung mga iba't ibang tao.
And if you're moving to a different country, it's also really, really good to learn about the history and background of that country. To be aware of those histories when you come or before you're coming. So,
Yeah.
And thanks always for watching.
Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.
See you again. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Oh, we didn't say. Okay, so the Museum of Anthropology, it was $15 to get in.
Oh, okay.
For
Each.
adults and any kids that are 10 and above, I think. I don't know, but it's $15, and then I think there's a separate fee if like you're a student, it's $13. If you're a child, it's $7 or something. And then if you're under, I don't know how old, it's free. And if you go to UBC, it's also free.
Yeah.
So
malapit lang pala talaga to siya. Across
it's
lang
in
ng,
UBC.
Yeah.
So
ng campus nila. But yeah, nasa loob lang siya ng UBC.
okay, thanks.
Bye guys!